welcome to From Russia with Love. I'm your host, Minnie Dlamini Jones, and we're at the #1 restaurant in Russia, the White Rabbit restaurant. You really get amazing views of the city and see how much it's been transformed for the World Cup. It's time for us to get the show on the road. Don't forget to use the hashtag From Russia with Love.
When you host the FIFA World Cup, it's not just about the football, it's all about the excitement and, of course, the entertainment. You can do restaurants, you can do art museums, but if you've got kids, this is where you need to be in St. Petersburg, the amusement park, and it's absolutely beautiful. And when you've got kids as well, you need one of these, popcorn. Lovely. Let's go have some fun, huh? So we got the tickets for the rides, and we're about to go for our very first ride, which is the rocket launcher. And this one, I'm hoping, will be as scary as it will be interesting. Yeah, guys? Come on. Fun can be defined as something that is amusing or enjoyable, or better still, what provides amusement or enjoyment. And this park, Divo Ostrov in St. Petersburg, provides all of that and much more.
This park is called Divo Ostrov. It's an island where you have a lot of interesting interactive zones. There are a lot of attractions, I think, yeah, and for different age, you know. For example, for kids or for adults.
You can come here and have fun, relax. Russia is a wonderful place, a welcoming country, especially now the weather is good. You have fun and it will be value for your holiday.
In Russia, we all wanted to come people for another country because we have the nice park, we have the good water and good people maybe, because you're gonna be happy when you come here.
This is a really incredible park. It's really a lot of kinds of attractions, more fun, yeah, fantastic place.
A park purpose-built. Adults and children of all ages take advantage of the excitement that it provides, and we, desirous of a little bit of fun, joined in. And I definitely want to experience more, so it's off to the coaster ride. And from what I'm told, this is one of the people's favorites. Now, if you are a sucker for speed and crazy maneuvering, then this one is definitely for you. People from far and wide have come to Russia not just for the FIFA World Cup, but also to feel the vibe of the country and its people, and clearly to erase stereotypes.
We came from Hungary because the football match, and St. Petersburg is our favorite city in Russia, so it's really nice.
Really, we didn't know the country, and we are very surprised about Moscow, Nizhny Novgorod, St. Petersburg. The park really is great. We love green spaces, and we are having a great time.
Whenever I speak to my friends in Russian, they all go crazy. I think it's this super macho language. Like, yeah.
So what are those things that you heard about Russia that's been, you know, disabused?
Maybe like the people are like cold-hearted, like they don't want to talk to you, but that's just not true. Everybody here is super nice, friendly. They want to help you.
It is the best time in Russia, I think, because we have a lot of different people, you know, here from different countries. All people are hugs, yeah? All people are hugs, have fun. We are on the one wave, you know what I mean? So it is great. It is the best time in Russia I ever seen.
So as you can see, I have had some mad fun, and you can as well. Now, next time you are in Russia, please make sure that you visit St. Petersburg and experience the pleasure of this and so much more.
Many nations across the world are associated with their favorite poison. For the Germans, it's beer. For the Irish, you have to mention whiskey. The French love their wine, and the Russians, love their vodka. First established back in 1386, it's gone through the history of Russia with the likes of Lenin blaming it for pre-revolutionary alcoholism in the country. So today, we are here at the Russian Vodka Museum to discover the ins and outs, the history, and perhaps taste just a little bit of vodka. Located inside the Ismailov Kremlin in Moscow, we visited the Vodka Museum to get our very own taste of the history of vodka.
The history of vodka is quite big. Russians have been drinking vodka for more than 500 years. Originally, it was bread and wine, and it was significantly less than 40% of alcohol. Now, for the last 150 years, 40% alcohol is a standard for vodka, and now vodka is widely regarded a traditional Russian drink. Our collection consists of more than 2,000 samples. It is vodka from all over Russia, and we increase our collection each month. We present lots of different brands, manufacturers and types of vodka.
Every vodka bottle in this museum has a story to tell. We asked some of the tourists on hand what each of their highlights were as they were taken on a guided tour.
I think the presidents and their views on vodka, that was really cool because some were okay with it and some weren't okay with it. So that was definitely very intriguing.
So Rakesh, my husband's obsessed with football. So we saw a stud, a pair of shoes that was really cool. Also the little Russian dolls with vodka. I think they were the cutest little things. So there are quite a few interesting bottles here.
I think I never thought that, vodka has also such a big history. I mean, I was like, when we want to booze and we used to enjoy vodka and then we used to think that, yeah, this is a Russian drink. I mean, or the most preferred drink in Russia. But I never thought that there is such a rich history in this. And then I saw the overall process and the way what they are doing.
In Russian culture, to enjoy a soulful conversation is as important as the purity of the vodka you are sharing. On my vodka tour, I got that opportunity, not with Russians, but with fellow tourists from other countries, as we shared our own authentic experience with this national drink.
Yeah, I think, I'm from south of India, so we drink a lot of local toddy, which is coconut-based, palm-based, etc. We have rum, whiskey, but not much of vodka. And our perception of vodka is a very strong drink. But over here, we just had some lovely vodka, so smooth. And especially the cranberry vodka, which is, you can just have it neat. It's beautiful.
I don't think vodka is a drink in Russia. I think vodka is a tradition of Russia. It's not a drink, it's a tradition. That's what I believe. And I'm impressed. The way they have maintained this museum and then the way they have certain some collectibles, old collectibles. Those are unmatched. I mean. And then they have one bottle from some 16th century or so, which is still, it has got vodka in it. I mean, can you believe this? It's required a lot of efforts and passion, basically. So I'm very happy that, I've come here and I witnessed all this. A nice moment for me.
If you have any preconceived notions about this place, like push them outside the window because that's not the way it is when you're really here. This place has been so nice to us and, everything from the place where we're staying to our commute here, to people on the street. I'll say, please come here with an open mind and, be ready to have a really, really good time in this city.
The perception of Russia internationally could be misplaced. I'm here with a fresh, open mind and I've been treated with love. So, cheers.
From Russia with love.
Oh yeah, from Russia with love. I love South Africa too.
It's been a somewhat mind-boggling and sobering day here at the Russian Vodka Museum. The over 700 vodka exhibitions detailing the history of vodka in Russia and, of course, the role the drink has played in Russian society. SuperSport has committed to bringing you, our viewers, every live second of the games during the 2018 FIFA World Cup in the comfort of your homes. But we've also enhanced the experience of being in Russia through this show by showcasing people, traditions, culture, and tourism activities. While we've enjoyed everything that Russia has to offer, it's only natural to miss home. So when we got the privilege to visit our embassy in Moscow, we relished the chance to spend some time with fellow South Africans. We are sitting with Madam Nomasonto Maria Sibanda Tusi, who is the ambassador of the Republic of South Africa to the Russian Federation. Your Excellency, welcome to SuperSport. Now, in traveling to Russia, one of the most amazing things was the fact that we didn't actually require a visa. How important is this process in terms of the relationship between Russia and South Africa?
Yes, the visa waiver agreement between the Republic of South Africa and the Russian Federation has really done wonders already. The movement, free movement of people between South Africa and the Russian Federation also has dramatically increased because of the visa waiver. A number of Russian tourists are now visiting South Africa, but also business, as well as, cultural activists, and a whole range of people go through almost free now of charge without really bothering anybody with a visa requirements.
One of the things that we've noticed is that there are huge misconceptions about the country of Russia. And when you get here, you realize that those preconceived notions actually don't exist. It's a beautiful country. What can you say about Russia to South Africans that don't really know what they can expect if they were to travel here?
Yes, ma'am. You know, Russians are wonderful human beings, just like all of us. Our job here is to promote South Africa, is to promote the way we live. Besides our own trade and investments relations, promotion of culture as well as sports is one of the activities that we are very much engaged in. And of course, the Russian people are very kind, very welcoming, very open. Of course, during winter, everybody is going this way and that way because it's cold. They are rushing to go back home, going to work, and you really don't have time to talk to another person because it's cold in any case. Summertime is two different people that you will see from wintertime and summertime. It is a beautiful weather, and of course, you have experienced the beautiful weather yourselves, the SuperSport team as it is here, and people are very happy, wearing colorful clothing, but also it means the fountains are running. It means the rivers are fresh and running. It means all the tourism boats and the museums and so on are just flourishing and people going in and out. They are a wonderful people.
How important is the World Cup, not only for us as South Africans to experience Russia, but for Russians to experience South Africans?
What happened with the World Cup? It brought the world to Russia. People had negative perceptions about the country. Today, everybody is like surprised. This is a different country that they are experiencing from what the media has been portraying the country to be. South Africans are actually here in their numbers as well. We didn't qualify. We love Bafana Bafana. We know we'll make it next time. But South Africans came because of what? The game. Because of love for the football. So we have also our own diplomats that have been participating, but also besides them participating individually, they've been raising the flag, because wherever we go, we are holding our flag, because we are here also about raising the flag the highest. We really appreciate that.
It's time for us to take a break, but don't go anywhere. More from Russia with Love when we return. Welcome back to From Russia with Love. We're at the beautiful White Rabbit restaurant in Moscow. And speaking of Moscow, Tato has been in and around the city. Let's see what her next Moscow mission was. Well, I'm out here at Bolshaya Dmitrievka, one of the most popular streets on the Red Square. It's hip, it's happening, and when we talk about hip, you have to talk about the biggest hip-hop star of Russia, Timothy. He's opened up a whole franchise of Black Star stores. He's got a Black Star barbershop, and just 2 weeks ago, he's opened up the Black Star beauty shop. The World Cup has been very taxing, not just on the players, but on my nails. Let's go get something new. One has to admire Russian singer-songwriter Timothy's business sense, as he and a few fellow entrepreneurs worked hard to build the Black Star brand from the ground up into what it is today.
Black Star is a group of companies, not only a barbershop, it's like a music company, wear company, and food company. So we have several restaurants, burger shops, barbershop,
and also we have franchise of our barbershop. We sold in different countries. We sell already in Los Angeles, Berlin, München, and we try to sell it later the women's Black Star too. In Black Star barbershop we have haircuts, shave, and also tattoo. And 2 months ago we have beauty salon for women. Here is also haircut, nails, cosmetology, everything that woman needs.
Part of the phenomenal growth and success that has been achieved by the Black Star brand is due to the superb customer service they offer, which is bespoke to their client base and is evident with their offering of male and female hairdresser franchises.
The mostly are the same, but women's salon have some women details. But our barbershop for men it's like mostly dark colors. And with PlayStation, so you can play in some red zones, so you can stay and read some journals, talk with each other. People came here to take good haircut, nice service, also good location. We have celebrity people, rich people, famous people, some artists, different.
They say the master is back and the master is black. That's exactly why I came down to Black Star Beauty to get my riveting nails done. It's all shimmery, shiny, pink and pretty, ready to continue for the entire 2018 FIFA World Cup.
This is Yekaterinburg, a city on the border of Europe and Asia, the most easterly located city at the FIFA World Cup 2018. Let's take you on a sightseeing tour, freestyle style.
We are a freestyle team called IKBFF. And we live here in Yekaterinburg. We've been playing freestyle for more than 10 years, but our team has been established for 5 or 6 years now.
My name is Ivan Lysenko. I'm from Yekaterinburg. I'm 14 years old. It's great that the World Cup is taking place in our city, Yekaterinburg, because the World Cup brings a great atmosphere. There's a great football spirit in the air.
Boris Yeltsin, the first president of the Russian Federation, was born in our region.
Actually, we've got people from many countries and nationalities living in our city. I think we're all quite friendly here.
My name is Simon Kokin. I am 9 years old. I have been playing football since I was 6 years old. I like playing football 100%. In Yekaterinburg, I like the tall, beautiful buildings. You can see everything so clearly from the Vysotsky skyscraper.
I think each and every guest will be impressed with the sport that is freestyle football.
Russian malls and modern retail spaces rival the best in the world, with every iconic international brand represented. But to get authentic, traditional Russian souvenirs, it's better to stroll off the beaten path, which leads to Izmailovsky Kremlin Market. The medieval architecture sets the perfect backdrop to shop for iconic goods, from Matryoshka dolls to Ushanka hats and everything in between.
History of the market is very, very old times. 20 years ago maybe, they started to they build the small shops here. Then now they are raising for 15 years maybe. Raising, then next the government built the big, the big center like the Kremlin, and very many museums up there. The people happy to visit and see the Russian museums of vodka, Russian museums of, I don't know, souvenirs, the dolls, Matryoshka dolls, the souvenir, the museum. Many good places around.
Many fans that came for the football want to take a memento of Russia back with them. And the Izmailovsky Kremlin market proved the perfect location for bargain hunters looking for choice at the right price.
Somebody told us that it was to ship here, so we decided to come. We have like some souvenirs to our family. Actually, it's to ship. Like matryoshkas and things like caps or everything about Moscow and Russia.
So what we found here is there's a lot of Russian ornaments such as matryoshka dolls and babushka dolls, lots of amber from the Baltic Sea, keychains, magnets, there's a lot of it. It's pretty cool. You can take a lot of stuff back home here, give it to family. I love it.
Yeah, so far the price is really better than buying the Red Square or in very popular places. And it's quite organized. I don't know, here we have everything that a tourist is looking for.
Nosotros venimos acá porque nos parece que ese es nos han dicho, que es el mercado más grande de Moscow.
We have come to one of the biggest markets in Moscow, where they sell traditional souvenirs, arts and crafts, such as matryoshka dolls, keychains and bracelets. I came here with my colleagues and we are interested in seeing everything, including the World Cup souvenirs, such as the jerseys and shorts.
Entonces, como el sabibaja, el muñeco, o las camisas, pantalonetas, ese tipo de cosas.
Yeah, so far, if you buy more than one in a local shop, you can negotiate a little bit the price.
It's not the same as bargaining in Fordsburg, but I think people are open to bargain here as well. The prices are reasonable as well, and you get some good quality products. So I mean, I'm happy with what we found here.
The FIFA World Cup has brought the world to Russia, and many visitors have been pleasantly surprised by the experience.
If I'm going to be honest, I was a little nervous about coming to Moscow. I had some expectations about how it was going to be, but it's completely blown me away. Everyone is super friendly in Moscow. People are helpful. The atmosphere is just crazy around here for the World Cup.
Everything's been great. Russia is a really beautiful country. I've been to St. Petersburg, now Moscow, and tomorrow I'm going to Kazan. And St. Petersburg and Moscow are amazing.
Since we arrived here, we are too happy because people are enthusiastic with us for the World Cup. So we have had a lot of experience. One of those have been like the food is totally different for us. My family is too happy to be here, so I recommend to everybody come here. It's a beautiful country. And Moscow, it's a beautiful city.
Мой опыт маленький, я всего неделю как в Москве, я уезжала.
I have only been in Moscow for a short time now, but I am happy to get the chance to meet so many people. I think it's interesting that each person brings a little piece of their own country. People have come from Mexico, Argentina, Africa and France.
Yes, very nice. You know, there are many people from all around the country, even the main teams, sure. Yeah, the Mexicano, the Colombia, no problem. The many people, many comes here. They're from different countries also. The China, the Japanese, from everywhere. Yeah, many people, they are all happy about the market, about the souvenirs, and about the boot drive.
I'm waiting for my friends to arrive, but that means we've come to the end of the show. Don't forget to watch all the World Cup matches live on SuperSport, your World of Champions. I'm Minnie Dlamini Jones, and you've been watching From Russia with Love. That's the day.